Hello everybody, I think I'm ready to get started. Welcome Remote Battery. I think I fixed the issue with the account not doing the messages. In the meantime, I think that distracted me from something I missed last time, which is a special shout out to Damaged Plushie. Thank you again for the follow. So, I probably missed a couple of small things here and there. I was contemplating on my way here. I was like, did I actually rescue that one person we saw in the prison? I actually don't remember. I was thinking about that when I was booting it up. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's something I could have done, and I didn't do, so oops. I think you just get, like, you just get items. I don't think it's, like, a weapon or anything. Not like the end of the world, but oops. We left that one guy in prison, I think, question mark. I could double check, I guess. Since I'm pretty sure I know where he's supposed to be. Anyway, let's go ahead and pause the soundtrack. And switch over to the game itself.
You're wide open!
Hopefully you're doing well, Remote Battery. Being Dish Folk. Hold on a second. I want to see if this interferes with the look of the game while I play. Yes, it does. Okay. I think that's okay. Doing great. How am I doing? I feel super hot. It is toasty today. I want to check one thing before we go further. Did I go back and... I think I got the item that was here, right? Or did I pick it up already? It's that hot even with AC. Interesting. I don't see what I was looking for here. Oh well. Maybe I picked it up already. Disregard. Is there anything else I should do before I go back to the past? I guess I could go to the present one more time. I think I can unlock the warp back. Oh, I don't want to go to this one. Never mind. Oh, please tell me I don't have to go through that whole thing every time. That would make me so sad. Please tell me I unlock something a little closer, like the Millennium Fair. No. No. Okay. That's better. Like, I don't want to go through a whole dungeon every time. That would drive me wild. I want to check one thing, because there should be a couple of warps. If you remember at the beginning of the game, we went through... No, I don't see the guy I'm looking for. Okay. Yeah, was at one point like 105? It was really rough. So even with AC, it still feels like mid-80s in the streaming room. Just does get very hot over time. If I was not in the streaming room, it would be much better. I'm so sad that triggered an encounter. I'm just gonna flee. Oh yeah, because it's like running everything, so it's gonna run hotter than the rest of the house for sure. I want to make sure that this warp is here. And I want to do the same thing in the past before we go too much further. Yeah, see, I knew there was one missing. Okay, do I... I'll go to Truce Canyon now. Is there anything else I need to do? I'm just thinking. Yes? Maybe? Already at Forest 1000 AD. I'm trying to think where this will put me. There are a lot of side quests in this game. I don't know most of them. I want to see where this actually puts me, and then that'll make my decision. Oh. Wait, I think there's one thing I could do before I do this. Sorry about being indecisive. I was just thinking ahead. So there is, I think, something I could buy in the present right now. I'm not sure if I need to see another cutscene yet or not. I just realized that's not the right one. That makes me so sad when I misselect. I'm slowly learning the names of the places, though. Because I think what I need to do is this game rewards you doing things in the past to affect the future. And one of the things I think I can do is impact how the townspeople react to us. But I need to be at a very specific point. I'm eventually going to learn these warps. I think this will get me to my destination. So before we go any further, I want to see if I can buy something new here, or if I have to come back later. Merchants have left, silver points. We could worry about that later. Not seeing what I'm looking for here. Let me try leaving this place. Maybe it's a different establishment. Oh, there's a place literally called the Market. Maybe this is what I'm looking for. Oh, yeah, oops. Okay, so I am 99% sure the person in prison was supposed to be manning the shop, so oops. So I did not rescue him. Not a big deal. I don't really care about their shop that much. Alright, so at least we confirmed that. So, oops, left him there. On the game modes. No, thank you. Okay. Well, okay, so we confirmed one thing. I missed something already. That's fine. So let's go back to the past. If I need to, I can always... If I remember where a certain thing is, I will go buy it at some point. Unless it's, like, over here. No. I don't care about any of those. At some point, I should probably do the stupid doll thing, but I might do it off stream. To be honest with you. Oh, I didn't mean to enter the drinking contest. So we'll just do this and leave. I don't think there's anything else I can do here. Yeah, I don't think I care. So we're gonna keep an eye out on shops. I need to come back and do the fair at some point. For the reason being that I want the dolls for something that happens, I believe, later in the game. Right now, I don't feel in the mood for doing minigames. So I'm going to skip that for now. So let's continue onwards with the plot. So I confirmed, did not rescue the person from prison. I did not pick up an item that might help me in the future. But we should be able to get another party member here. Oh, these foolish enemies. They do not want to mess with me. Yeah, you better let me escape. I guess the question is, at some point, I have to give these tabs / capsules, I think that's what they were called in both versions, to a character. In particular, speed tabs. Giant capsules or whatever. I've only found one speed capsule so far. Feels a bit off. Oh yeah, I definitely missed speed capsules then, which is fine. We can always find them later in the game. I could go to the market here. You have what I'm looking for? You do have upgrades, but I don't care. No, not what I'm looking for. Okay, so the town bell is still being made. Everybody's talking about how the king is wounded. They've taken the bridge. So we'll make our way over to the bridge soon, based off what they're talking about. Everybody's talking about Fiend Lord's armies at Zaden Bridge. Heroes come to save us. It'll be nice to be in a world of peace again, yada yada. Let me go this way to also unlock the other teleport here. It is kind of unfortunate you have to go back through and do this to get them again. Well, I want the free item. I remember that from last time. So I believe if I do this, I can unlock a shortcut. Oh, I can't go this way. Sealed. Rolled. Never mind. Alright. So. I'll just view that as picking up a free shelter. It should respawn every time we come in and out of there. So technically I could get unlimited ones without fighting that way. Let's attempt to cross the bridge. Something should happen. We've no more foodstuffs. Set our finest knights to march on the enemy in order to ensure the hero's safe passage. What, those stories of the hero who would come bearing the badge no more than bedtime tales? But now he's come and there's little to do but to trust in him. Could the hero alone truly have the power to defeat an army of fiends? Would that our strength were enough to best the Fiend Lord's army, but alas, our only hope lies with the hero. Our provisions are depleted. Have the supplies not yet arrived from the castle? We'll starve at this rate. Okay. So now that I've seen that conversation, I believe that is a plot flag. If I had gone to the castle earlier, I'm pretty sure nothing would happen. I remember being confused as a kid several times throughout this game. Unfortunately, we got caught with one of those early on where I just couldn't advance out of the fair. Because I have the habit of talking to everybody the first time I see them and not re-talk to them. Soldier says, "Halt! Who goes there?" "Oh, it's you again." I think the kitchen left or right? I'll remember. Oh, I feel like it was to the other way. We'll talk to these people. So everybody's talking about the heroes arrived. Supplies are rationed on the front lines. Let me move this so it gets a little easier. There we go. I like that a little more. So now we should be able to talk to the chef and get the food. And that should unlock a boss fight that we technically had spoiled by me fighting the final boss. What? My brother's lauders are nearly empty? Serves him right, thinking you men with swords are the only ones protecting this kingdom. Welcome, Nate. Hope you're doing well. Enough of that. Are you never going to set aside your petty feud? You're grown men. Act like it. Master Kitchen ... Mind your own business. What do you know of it anyway? Come on now. Time is wasting. Men are such fools. They act like he doesn't care. My master's always worried about the commander. Okay. Do I have to talk to him again? Oh, Chrono Trigger. Can I just sit at the table still? Or oh, I can? That's funny. Oh, we got told they don't have time to cook for us. That's fair. So this is one of those things that I feel like people overlook when they talk about this game. I hope I did what I needed to do. There we go. Advance the plot. You pants and wheeze. Take this for the troops. Ain't spicy jerky. This is for you, here. Giant capsule, nice. You see that fool brother of mine? Tell me you better come back alive. I'm just making notes. So he makes spice jerky. Can I give it away? Question mark. That's all I'm thinking about right now, chat. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I could give it to somebody. Let's see. I think this should be good. Oh, you know what it is? I think the same item is used twice. Let me not overthink this. I believe this jerky can be used for something in a side quest later. But right now, I don't think it matters. Yeah, let's not overthink it. Let's see. Oh, you know what it is? Actually, what happens if I try to do this out of order? How does the game even react to this? You know what? It might not matter right now. I don't think... You know what it is? We can't reach the person that should receive it. I think that's what's happening right now. Okay, we're good, we're good. I'm like, did they think about sequence breaking? Lord Trunks, what word? Let's not give him the food. You know what I'm thinking? Let's actually use the capsules. I'm gonna save the strength capsules for a different character. Magic capsules... Arguably, I should be giving this to Clank. But I think I will. Because I don't care about magic damage in this game. I mostly care about his ability to heal. So I'm gonna do this to make my healing better. Then let's use the speed capsule on him to make him faster. Because right now, speed is really, really holding him back from being, like, completely unstoppable. So I'm thinking we'll just buff him a lot. We should be good from that point forward. Okay. I'm just making note to check something later. I only got 2 revives, which is unfortunate. I guess I should probably purchase some at some point. Let's give him the food. Dude, he's brought us food. It was my brother. I see, he saved us all. Lord Trunks, if I should not return alive, give my brother my thanks. That's quite a sound effect. What's happened? Pegasus' troops have launched their attack. Our defenses will not hold. You are Knights of Guardia. defend the honor of our order, and drive the enemy back whence it came. But we're far outnumbered. This is our last line of defense. It must not break. Very well, my lord. Welcome, Kirk. I guess we're ready for a boss. I want to check one more thing, too. Your counter rate is there, your power is here, your magic is here. Okay, that should be good. Rip guards. There's Ozzy. We saw his future relative already. I'm Ozzy, one of Lord Magus's 3 generals, and to his enemies I grant death! Go, my children, take them to their graves! Got bad news for him. I'm kind of already set up to destroy him. Oh, there's the counterattack. Well, that did no damage. Alright, we're not gonna focus on the skeletons. Let's kill Ozzy. Man, that ice spell took forever to land. Oh, it did 0. Immune to magic. That's big damage. Ozzy's spell is broken. Earned XP. Well, that was easy. Piccolo learned Cure. Nice. Stronger than I thought. Oh, I wanted to loot the corpses. Wait up already. Seems I misjudged you the first time, but I won't do that twice. Slay them all. Oh, he doesn't have double slash yet. Okay, that's fine. Nice crit, that'll save some time. Wow. Clank just single-handedly beasting this boss. Oh, now we learn Cleave. Too late, though. Cyclone Sweep tech unlocked. Ice Sword tech unlocked. Okay. Drat! Indeed, he did misjudge us again. Now for the real boss, I think. That's it! This time you're finished, I mean it! Isn't it about time you gave up? Mess with Trunks and you'll be sorry. Obataro needs the loyalty fee to solve the problem, pretty much. He's got some speed capsules now, at least. Yeah, this should be the 2-part boss, right? Yep. Okay. Real boss. Yo, Zombor! Crush Lord Magus's enemies! Okay, so... what we picked up from last time. Half of this boss is immune to one set of elements. The other half is immune to the other. Or you cyclone him and don't care. Let's find out. Is ice your weakness on the top? Hope you're doing well, Tiggy. We'll find out. I'm 50-50. Nice. It's about to take some big damage. Blood. You can heal all you want. I'm about to wreck you. Ooh, how much does Ice Tackle do to this thing? Ooh, 649? How did it even survive that? Don't steal my MP, you jerk. I used that to kill you. Well, it should just be immune to my damage, so I'm just gonna attack now. Man, Robo Tackle hard carry. They could be use ethers later. What a jerk. Not worth my MP anymore. Walk around with no head, fool. Oh, that was easy. XP earned. Trunks level increased, Piccolo's level increased. Chat, that was a convincing boss battle. Sit down, boss. Your stupid gimmick won't get me now. I don't care what your immunity is. You're not immune to Robo. GG. Cool. Thanks to your aid, we're able to defend the bridge. Unless we defeat Magus, it is an empty victory. Alright, so we got the bridge back. Is he not gonna give us an item? Huh. I thought he was gonna give us something. I mean, oh well, if he's not. Wait, why does touching the top screen activate the menu? That's not how DSs work. I'll probably just use an in. Unless I have to go to the brother to get an item. Maybe. And let's see if we can eat food from him either way. Let's lure in chat. Can I now be fed there and save some time later? Oh, oops, that's not the shelter item. I mean, fortunately, this shouldn't matter. Yeah, like, oh no, you did 10 damage, whatever. What is this weed business? Yeah, I mean, we stomped that boss hard. Listen, chat. I might not have played this game to completion before, but one thing I do remember, Robo dumb. He solves all of life's problems. His only real weakness at this point is speed. So he's gonna fall behind in certain boss battles, but man, do his hits really, really count. Okay, now that we did that, do they still not serve us food? Let's find out, chat. So they still don't want to give us food. Jerks. Even though they don't need the food anymore, right, chat? Just tisk them. Okay. UCAS for UCAS was a thing, pretty much, Tiggy. I mean, the fact this character has AoE heal is hilarious to me. They're like, what role should he fill in the party? Answer, yes. So I'm gonna take his ludicrous HP, his better attack stats, put a counter band on him so he can actually attack more often, and then he could just hard bully everything. Yeah, we'll pay money to get healed. So I still don't have any helmets for our characters. Oh well, one day, chat. Yeah, unless it's something dumb like I had to talk to the Knight Captain before crossing the bridge. Which I wouldn't rule out for this game, to just deny me a treasure arbitrarily. I would not rule out that I missed a helmet by not talking to him before going across that bridge. Chrono Trigger loves little gaps and items. Oh, is this the area I was thinking about earlier? It might have been. This is closer to what I was looking for. Gravitated toward Marley. I really never like Marley. I want her out of the party immediately. Also, spoilers on the other character, but not really. Oh, hello. It's locked. Oh, but I want to steal. Say Fiend Lord is the master of the arcane magic of old. Cantrips of his friends are nothing compared to what he wields. Where could Sir Cyrus be? Surely he hasn't deserted the kingdom. Is it true his majesty suffered injury? What will become of our kingdom now? Oh dear me, is that Naga bromide you're hiding there? Would you do an old man a favor and trade it to me? Give you something good in return. We love our choices are all right or I don't need your rubbish. Well, we saw him in the intro. The intro spoiled all the characters technically already. Yahoo, what a glorious day. Now then, just wait right there. No need to get impatient. Alright, what random capsule is he gonna give us? Magic capsule. Makes sense. Mother says I'm not to play outside because it's dangerous with all the monsters. I'm so bored. This is the place I was thinking of. Okay, I was off by a village. Village elder says the item I seek is the mythical rainbow shell. Here's some money to cover your expenses. You'll have the rest when you retrieved it. I'm counting on you, Toma. Worry not, they call me a legendary explorer without reason. I will not disappoint. I'll be waiting good news. Well now that the business is settled, they go down a drink for the road. Hero's here to save us. He's strong enough to stop all the bad monsters. The rainbow shell, we can make prismatic armor to guard against magic. It sure would be good if you, the player, remembered me for the future. And I may have misplaced my trust in the young man. He used to be a great explorer, but was I right to believe in him? This house belongs to Dorino's village elder. My, that is an unusual garb you wear. Are you outlanders? Did you come fleeing Magus's fiends, too? Magus's keep sits on an island to the east. The sheer cliffs surrounding it make it inaccessible. Magus commands 3 fearsome generals. Ozzy, Flea, and Slash. Let's stay far away from the lot of them. There's not a drop of humanity to be found amongst them. They're fiends through and through. I'm assuming all 3 of them are supposed to be named after rock stars. Like Ozzy Osbourne. All by question mark. Let's see. Elder's house is there. A little house over here. Fiona's villa. My husband Marco hasn't returned from the war, but we planned and intended these woods together, so I mean to do my best to protect them until the day he returns. Well, you sure... you might be waiting for your husband, but you sure failed to protect your own goods from my stealing. Got him. Okay, question. Yeah, we got bad news for her. I might have to come back later. Not sure. It's one of those ones where it's like a little ambiguous. Let's see. Actually, did I check to see if you had armor? I don't remember. I know I looked at your consumables. Alright, so you don't have armor. Fair. Okay, so I think now that I have access to this place, I could go do something. Man, chat, in modern games, you would be pressing that button to go straight back to the end of time, for sure. So I can ignore everything here. I think I remembered where I was supposed to get the item. My brain was like oh, I can't go this way. Stupid past versus present differences. Do I really want to go through Truce Canyon now? I guess it's not that long. So I think I can now that I've been to the other place, I think I might have been able to get it slightly earlier, but at minimum right now I should be able to do something. So let's ignore this combat because their stats are irrelevant to me. Yeah, whatever game. I think I remembered where it was. So Rainbow Shell will lead into a side quest for us later, which is good. I want to do that at some point. But to set up for that, there's something I could do now. We're testing how well I remember something from like 20 years ago. Well, at this point, more than 24 years ago. I played this, I think, prior to 2000. Are you the warp that I want? Yes. There's a specific building I'm looking for. We should be good. I didn't see it earlier, but I might have been looking in the wrong town. But I could check one more location. This whirlpool appeared here sometimes. If only Fritz would return, has nothing from where he left on journey is not your return. Yeah, oops, I forgot to rescue her husband. He's doomed. I don't think I could do anything about that. just big F in the chat. I definitely forgot to go save him. Let's go this way. Oh, interesting. There's no town here. Interesting. Like way further down. Yes, this I think is what I'm looking for. Yeah, I saw him. I just never went back for him. Because I picked up an item and got sidetracked. Alright, so let's pay money now. So rip our cash, by the way. Give it a salute. So we're getting rid of 9,900 gold to go complete a side quest. But since we're here, did I explore this other area that thoroughly? Let's do a quick check since I'm here. Yeah, so now, the subplot is this mayor is so greedy and he's rich and he doesn't know what to do with it. So we'll say no, clucking like a chicken. So he doesn't love his kids. The mother is in a bad relationship with the father. So, oh, there are 2 chests here. Let me make note of that. Man, chat, there's so many locations we have to revisit later. It's getting kind of out of control, I'm not gonna lie. So this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11th different seal. And it's in the mayor's house. So I will do my best to not miss these on a backtrack, but there are a lot of them. Oh, I should probably talk to little girl before I go further. Everybody says daddy's greedy, but that's not true, is it? It is. He's a horrible person. And truly, the only way to fix it is to mess with his past and ruin himself in the future. Yeah, they're keeping an eye on the house. Not seeing any items around here. Yeah, we're basically deleting the real him from existence, which is kind of messed up when you think about it. Like, we just unprompted mess with his entire history. Truly, we are the monsters in this scenario. We're like, oh, well, you could redeem yourself and learn the, you know, the virtue of being a good father and all these other things. Or we could just wipe you from existence. You know, that's fine. Or we the baddies, exactly. I love how willy-nilly we're about to do this, too. It's so silly. Guess I'll go through the fair rather than go through the forest. Be faster. For the greater good, there we go. Yeah, my bad, chat. So I forgot to rescue the other person from prison. But we can mess with somebody in the present for reasons. I mean, this is completely optional. I don't think at any point are we required to do what I'm about to do. Really wish we unlocked another shortcut to go to. So I still can't go to 600 in the forest yet. It's sad. Which would have made fast traveling much less inconveniencing. But oh well. I don't know if there was a window of opportunity I was supposed to go grab it. But I definitely cannot do it right now, that's for sure. We went there already twice. But maybe I was supposed to do it during the trial? I don't know. Let's go back. I don't think we're gonna need whatever we're about to do for quite some time. So if I can't use it right now, it's fine. We just have it for the future, and we'll move on. Mayor's house is here. I don't see anything I could do with them yet, but we have the item I need, though, for sure. So I don't see the prompts yet there, but that doesn't mean it's not going to be there at some point. Go to the inn. Talk to all the people here. We're gonna say we haven't met the hero, or what the champion of the world looks like. Great swordsmith long ago forged a masterwork blade called the something or other Mooney. And we sell Masamune, reference to the other place. No one alive today is the skill to make the sword to rival it. Well, we're gonna have to deal with that when it comes to that. 250 for an inn stay. Get out of here. Pray the world is at an end. Nice. Many people visit inns. If you're searching for someone, inns are a fine place to ask. By the way, did you know the whirlwind energy will dissipate if it's hit with the wind slash? That's oddly specific. Thank you, old man. Thomas says, "Ah, hello. How have the days treated you? I've got some information for you if you care to buy me a drink. What say you?" Okay. My thanks. I'll keep another round. Word has it an odd beast has taken up residence deep in the southern wood. Strange as it may sound, they say it's a monstrous frog. How about that, eh? Well, that's a hint as to where to go. Angus trying to summon a terrible evil. If he succeeds, we'll all perish. They'll say the legendary Masamune sleeps deep within the Denadoro Mountains, but they say terrible beasts rest there as well, guarding the blade. Yup. Here's something interesting? Sure. The Denadoro Mountains to the east are filled with monsters called Ogins that wield huge hammers, but burn their weapons and their pussycats? Well, I won't be using fire, so that's not happening. I was gonna say, you know what's another great way to remove weapons from the battlefield, chat? You kill the person holding it. 10 out of 10 works every time. So we could come to the Magic Cave, but we can't do anything at the Magic Cave. Welcome, RJ Chaos, hope you're doing well. So, if we were taking the advice of the other townsperson to heart, we should be able to go in there and proceed with the plot. But we have other things to investigate first. I don't see anything in the inn. Tada bears the hero badge. First thought it for a fake, but it's the genuine article. Truly is the legendary hero. Expect he's combing the Denadoro Mountains to the north even now, searching for the weapon. Old Elder says the place known as the Magic Cave lies east of Denadoro Mountains. The place will send chills down a grown man's spine. I'm gonna be Tada's bride one day. Yeah, whatever. Boxes beside the bed have been handed down through family for generations. Not the slightest inkling what's within. Find a way to open them and the content is yours. Okay, so, question. I think this game cares about order of operations. So what I mean by that is, if I open it in the future, I think I can open it in the past and double dip. Just cause a little time paradox with our equipment, don't mind us. I'm just making a note to try that for that item. Oh, is that not spice jerky you're carrying? Might you part with it for 10,000? Okay, we could say yes, and then we have to start the quest over again. We could say no, and nothing really happens. Let's tell her to take it for free. Truly, oh thank you. I thought kindness and sharing gone from this world altogether. I'll teach my children from your example. There are greater things in life than money. So anyway, we just ruined that person's future. He was happy being greedy with money, and we destroyed him, chat. Went to Tada's house. My own son, the legendary hero. Seems I sired myself a champion. Can't say I truly see it, but I don't suppose I ought to question good fortune. Father the hero. Like this. I like the ring of that. Yeah, whatever. My grandson is the great hero. That's from my side of the family. Well, anyway, I'm gonna put a big doubt on that one. We'll move on. Go to the tavern that's here. Strange monster came here drinking not long past, mumbling about Queen Lean this and Masamune that. Oh, that's actually important for later. Sure was an ugly frog man. I believe the legendary hero is a boy from this very village. You heard the latest? No. Well then, let me be the one to tell you. Legendary heroes from our own village. Come to me, random person serving the bar. No. No, just... Oh, there we go. Proprietress says, I'm not seeing little Tada lately. Maybe where he's gone off to. First I should count my blessings. Things are a lot quieter without that brat causing trouble. Mama says, oh, we meet again. Let's say you buy me a drink. Sure. Cheers to your safety and success. Track down the rainbow shell that the Dorino elder hired me to find. It's on a small island, it seems. Here's the rub, I don't know which one. The money he fronted me is all gone too. What should I do? Okay, so let's make a note. Side quest time. Side quest. Rainbow shell. 600 AD. Small island. Toma can't reach it. Need alternate means of travel. Here we go. So we set up for the future. 2 side quests at once. Can't believe that naughty little urchin Tada is the legendary hero. I heard about the magic cave. The one east of Danadoro Mountains. It's all a sheer rock wall, part like a castle gate, and a host of fiends strolled right in. Best leave Magus and his cronies to their own devices, lest you want trouble. So anyway, we're told basically the magic cave is like a magic garage door, so at some point we'll be able to get through there. Mid potion acquired. Love all the enemies trying to fight us. That's cute. I don't really want to fight them. They are slowly encroaching on me, which is slightly annoying. Filter acquired. Oh, that bush was a house. Who's there? Oh, chat, hope you're ready to name a character. Oh no, maybe we named him already? Krillin says, "Aw, Trunks, what brings you here? Come to practice your swordplay." Oh, right, he did make a cameo in the castle earlier already. What? His Majesty wounded? I see. There's naught I can do. Pray forgive me, but I'd like to be alone. Well, I'd like to leave you truly alone. There we go. I had a feeling you had something in your house worth stealing. Yeah, sad music this, sad music that. Bye. I just come back in. I'm no hero. There's naught I could do to help. Uh-oh, he's moping around, chat. You know how that goes. Oh well. Anyway, we took away his magic scarf, which I'm sure he won't miss. I don't think there's any other items that I missed here. Super prefer not to get into any combat if we can avoid it. Jerks. They tried. I'm like, right, Chad? I'm like, listen, I got things to do. feel like encountering you. Here's what I was looking for earlier. 300 money. That was kind of easy. I thought for sure that would be an automatic encounter. Oh, by Ugh. Oh, there's Tada, I guess. Wow, he just really left us with this encounter. Hello, Ogun. Ooh, we one-shot. Earned experience, earned a little bit of TP. Nice. Boy says, this is a terrible place. You better run while you can. See how he likes ice tackle. Ouch. Boy, would I have liked a way to get rid of his weapon, but oh well. We're committing. Nice crit. Thank you, crits. Got some money. Indian water, okay. Ether. Making some progress. I didn't explore this area very well though, so there could be another item around here. Seeing anything I didn't take. You down here. Oh. Almost missed that. I'm assuming because it says the word hand, it's a robot item. Yeah, there we go. Rewarded for our diligence. Getting gear for the characters I'm actually using. I don't care about those enemies. Might as well just keep going. A force encounter? Not down in a moment. Huh. Easy. Well, we're slowly making up the money I've worked over earlier. That was just rude. Yeah, I don't think these enemies are worth fighting at all. Their XP is terrible. Their TP is mediocre at best. I don't have fire magic, so it feels like a waste of time to fight them. I did learn Cure. I wish he could heal Beam out of combat so bad. We need more TP though. Just topping off our health, just in case. Somebody's enjoying their impersonation of Beyblade. I'd like to not interrupt that. Well, that was just rude. I wanted the chest. Yeah, I don't think so. More Athenian water. There are a lot of chests here. Golden Helm. I think I was supposed to get from the other general, but that's fine. We got one now. Mid-ether. Wait, why is her defense so high? Oh, because of the mail that I picked up earlier. Actually kind of funny. Yeah, might as well. Wow, that is a huge defense increase. Holy. Yeah, that was worth it. Actually, speaking of which. Alright, so she can't wear the hand-me-down. Okay, I was just curious. Well, that was a pretty big increase of my gear without me needing to shop. Appreciate that. No. No. I'll eventually fight a freelancer to put it in the bestiary, I guess. Should just one-shot. Man, that damage is kind of bonkers. Robo should carry us the rest of the way this fight. Just need a couple more slashes and it should be over. There we go. Not worth it. Okay. Let's go ahead and heal again. I might keep my potions for now, actually. Let's just use Aura. So many potential items. Another mid potion. That'll be useful for boss fights. Yeah, I will give him this. The sheer, like, treasure density per screen is really good in this game. So I feel like it does reward you for exploring. It's kind of a nice feeling. Oh, they got just shooting stuff at me is so rude. Not a fan of these, like, kind of just gotcha encounters. Have to say, not a fan. Thank you, counterattack. Hopefully I did enough damage here to finish him in one more turn. I did hit him with a couple spells on purpose before I bleed out due to sap. Nice crit. Nice crit, that might actually matter. It mattered. Back here. Let's do upwards. Another chest, attain more money. You know, despite spending 9,000, we managed to get quite a lot back. We're back up to 7k. Welcome, Calvishan. Here indeed, Ninja Birds. Can I please stop fighting these? This just kinda I'm really not appreciating how many of these encounters are forced. That really bothers me. We were doing really well in not getting in forced encounters for a while. Like, there's usually, like, one a dungeon where it's really hard to avoid. But, like, it's been, like, 4. I'm like, oh, I think I got it. Like, I don't need to be doing this. It's fine. So I'm gonna have to heal up again due to this. Unfortunate. Might have to use ethers, depending on what I have to do after this. Because I am constantly losing health thanks to sap. I'm on a time limit of sorts. Is that 100 damage? Nice. I'm not sure what broke his hammer there, but we'll take it. I don't remember doing anything that should have... Are you putting me in a back-to-back encounter? That was very rude. Right, chat? Supersonic spin. Sure, why not? Alright, let's put him out of kill range. Oh, game, please. Why? Why, chat? Why? Stop. I got the picture. Rude. I mean, listen, if they just want to randomly be without weapons, I'm okay with that. If these guys actually gave good TP, I'd be so happy, but they really don't. I mean, I need 300 something and I'm getting 4 per encounter. Like, that's terrible. Chat, I'm now getting very annoyed. Can we please stop having random encounters so I can please use some ethers? I'd very much appreciate if we would stop doing this. I would like the opportunity to stat up myself before I go further. This better be the last fight here, I swear, chat. Please kill him with counterattack, that would be amazing. Rip our resources. I imagine we have to be somewhat close to a save point. I'd like to conserve my TP if I can. So we did all this. For what? No items? Not thrilled about that. Chest. Gain some money. There's more enemies up there. Interesting. Chat, be gone, encounter. I want you not in my life anymore. Stupid encounter. Alright, I just want to collect some items, please. Thank you. Mid potion. I fell off. I did not expect it to pull me from that far away. That really sucks, because I think I saw items I could have grabbed. That is really annoying, how far that pulled me. Yeah, that is just really annoying. I'm not gonna lie, that is really annoying that just happened. I was, like, not near the edge, and it, like, cutscene sucked me. So, like, how do I fall in a way that would be beneficial to me, is the question. Oh, I gotta do this encounter every time. Game, please. Chat, please. Spare me. Thank you. I don't want to do this encounter every time. Hit ether. You all had this coming. GG. Tired of you. Right, chat? Just leave me alone. So I didn't even see what was over here. Oh, another waterfall. Okay. This time I landed on the chest. Chest had what exactly? Silver stud. Silver earring. Okay. Assuming these are good. Boost max health by 25%. Okay. Boost MP consumption by 50. I guess if I just want Robo to spam his abilities without using ether, I could use this. I don't think this really matters for her. I could make her tankier with health boost. It's not the worst idea ever. But honestly, right now, I don't think I really want either. We're not at the point where I'm like purely spamming TP to progress. My bad. Like when we're on harder boss fights, I'll probably do the HP up, don't get me wrong. But MP consumption is more of a luxury. I think I really care one way or another. Oh, I avoided that encounter somehow that time. Question mark. Can I just fight you now? Fight, you'll ruin our ambush. Okay. First time playing, I felt like 50% on this point of the game sounded like a lot. I don't know what you mean by that at all. Oh, you mean MP reduction. I mean, most spells at this point only cost like 1 or 2. The only thing it really matters on is dual techs. So like the character where I would want to save MP on is Marley, equivalency, but she doesn't have any spells worth using yet that are more than 1 MP. So for me, I just don't even care. I'm not even gonna bother with them. I'd rather have stats most of the time, where like HP up makes a difference on some fights. You know what, fine, I'm gonna use 1 ether. Are you happy, game? I don't know where the save point is, but I need to make it to the save point. What are you? Mountains are so nice. Okay. Just exploring the map a little at the bottom. Oh, okay, so the save point was right here. Oh well, I could have saved 1 ether. Rip the ether. I'm from 14,000 down to 9,000, but considering we spent 9,000, I think I'm okay with that. Let's use a shelter for the first time in a while. Actually, first time I'll play through, I think. I just want MP restored before a boss battle. Nothing up there. Another chest. Mid ether. Yeah, we got some good mid-boss battle heals. Chat, that I want you to know, chat, there is no chance I saw that. I definitely was just rubbing against the floor. And I happened to go left, and I happened to pick that up. I did not know that was there. But you know what? We'll take it. I'm like, I did not see that, because I am blind. But my habit of mashing constantly while walking has paid off. Okay, Clank, you need to go faster. I mean, I guess I was rewarded for playing classic JRPG, where I'm just hitting the confirm button like 5 million times while walking around. Put a shelter back. Oh, that is so rude. Yeah, they hit everybody with lasers is just insane. This is my favorite tech in the game so far. It is literally the encounter ender. So dumb. The fact that I don't even have to worry about enemy position at all. It's like, why would I use another character while that exists? Anyway. Are you seriously not gonna let me go up here? Are you damaging me? You didn't damage me for much if you did. Oh no. I think I know where that leads. I'm not excited for that. Oh no. Am I ready for this? The question is... Man, I really wish I could leave the rage thing, the berserker ring on, but I think this is another fight where I'm gonna get punished really hard for using it, so let's not bother. As much as I want to use it, I don't think I could use it on this boss. And the wind, whoosh! Yeah, whatever. Hey, don't go up there! Did you come to take it? The Masamune, I mean. Yes. I thought so. Wait just a second, alright? Oh, big brother, where are you, Masa? What is it, Mune? Not again! So, thought you'd make a name for yourself as a hero by grabbing the Masamune, did you? What a buffoon! Humans are all the same, aren't they? It's how you use the sword that's important. Not just that you have the strongest one. Sometimes, if it's strong enough, it doesn't matter. You can't even understand something as simple as that. Guess that proves you're human. What should we do? The usual test. Oh, the usual. Test them. Might as well give them the chance to entertain us for a while. Alright, here we go! And here is the reason I don't think I want the Berserker thing on. Let's see, chat. I have a 50-50. One of these is going to punish me with something terrible. I'm assuming it's not the one on the left. Moment of truth? Oh, didn't do anything. Okay, we figured it out. Okay, we don't get to see their gimmick. Good, I don't want to see their gimmick. Oh, that does so much damage. Disgusting. Got confused, really. Oh, that could have been real bad for me, depending on who she targeted. Let's do this. Safety HP. I would like to gain control of her again. As long as she doesn't hit the one on the right, I think I'm fine. Okay. Might kill him, honestly. Robo Tackle does so much damage. They're powerless alone. We got XP, earn TP. Truck's level increased. Plank's level increased. Nice. Hey, Masa, these ones are pretty tough. His names were very secret, exactly. No one's lasted this long since Cyrus. What should we do? We fight them for real, of course. All right, this is it. No more games. Here we go, chat. The real boss fight. With Masa's bravery and Mune's brains. Wonder Twin powers activate, chat. We're unstoppable. Boss music shift. That's how you know it's serious. Ooh, I'm gonna wait. Is there a reason I can't use Ice Sword? Oh, it was just... It's one of those things where it was full, but it wasn't really full. Robo Tackle does so much damage, I might as well do this for more damage. They're doing 600 a turn. Well, she's taking a lot of damage. I probably should have healed her. Please live. Alright, I'm gonna mid-potion her just so she doesn't die. Robo Tackle time. Just nice to do by itself. Not that much. So it loves to counterattack whenever I hit it, which is fine. See, this is where arguably giving her more health would have mattered. Oh, it yawed me. Did some big damage. I would like to heal. Probably gonna do the AoE heal one more time. Oh, I actually ran out of MP on that character. That's awkward. Stupid Robo Tackle costing 4. Storing Whirlwind Energy. Well, we learned earlier, in very clunky dialogue, that I believe the old man at the tavern says, swords will cleave the winds. I'm going to use cleave. Get out of here. No storing up power. So if we see him doing anything, we're just gonna deny him. Tackle time. This thing can't have that much more health. We're doing a ton of damage every turn. And we're keeping our health total super high. If we see him doing anything silly, we're just gonna keep cleaving him until he dies. Yeah, let's use a heal. So we're doing like 500 a turn. Yeah, GG. You didn't get to do your other attack. Good. $500 experience, 10 TP, 1500 gold. Piccolo's level increased. Oh yeah, that went pretty smoothly. They beat us, Vasa! That was fun! Do you think they'll fix us? Will they find our proper owner? Yeah, it'll be alright. There we go, chat. Only part of the blade remains. This sword is the legendary Masamune. Its appearance would indicate that a great deal of time has passed since it was broken. Obtain the broken Masamune. Allow me, we'll ride the wind to the base of the mountain. Good luck to you. We conveniently broke into 2 parts. And then we die being flung from the mountains. You know what my favorite thing about that whole exchange was, chat? Is if you were foolish enough to continue the story, the game doesn't heal you. So, I'm just going to heal. I would like to not be at no MP for the next boss battle. Now, surprisingly, the boss did not end up hitting the robot a lot and get a lot of counterattacks. So in that battle, the MP consumption would have been good. But we've seen in other areas where if a boss repeatedly AoEs, we do just get free damage on the boss, which is important. Because basically, think of it this way. If our Robo Tackle does 260, we need to get about 260 damage from free auto attacks, potentially, to be worth it. Because we basically lose one action if we run out of MP. So that's the mathematics you gotta juggle, thinking about if it was worth switching it to the other one or not. So that fight, I think I got like a counter, but I don't think we did 260 worth of damage. So I believe we have to come back to her later. She is also a side quest, I believe. So let me make note of this so we find her later. Fiona, 600 AD. I think the town was called Poor, P-O-O-R-E. After bridge. Something about forest. Something forest is what I'm writing in my notes. Okay. Does the Elder's house have any new dialogue? Oh, not this house, actually. It's confusing because there's more than one Elder's home, I think. I go to this one. Okay, no new dialogue there. So, let's go back to Ada's home, I think. Forgive me. Truth be told, look this badge from the floor of the tavern. Besotted? My glasses are a little blurry and smudgy. Yeah, it's besotted. Some besottish, froggish fellow dropped it as he stumbled out. Not to sell it, see? Then everyone started calling me the hero when they saw it, and well, I didn't know what to do but to go along with it. Shocked face. But it's too much for me, this hero business. Had enough. Here, you can take this badge. Oh, what was I thinking, says Tada's father. I knew it'd turn out to be something like this. I'd have seen it sooner. Honestly, at this point, chat, I'm wondering if it's worth fighting the quote-unquote rare monster in 65 million BC, just to learn the techniques faster. He's worth like 6 times as much as every other encounter, and we don't have any chance of dying while doing it. So I would do at least like 2 to 3 of those. I really want that AoE heal, chat, just to be very clear. I very badly want that AoE heal. Then I'll put the MP consumption down on him for sure. Hi, frog we robbed earlier. You've returned. That badge. I see, so you met the lad. There's not a thing I could do against the Fiend Lord. Fight him would require the legendary Masamune, which is... No, it matters little. Even if I had the blade, I've no right to wield it. Please, leave me be. A broken sword hilt. This must be part of the Masamune, we say loudly while robbing the frog. Something is written in archaic script. I will attempt to decipher it. R-O-I-C, or R-O-I-H-C-L-E-M. Oh, it's Melchior backwards. Nice. Roy Clem. Error. I reversed the order. It says Melchior. Melchior? The guy from Medina Village? What does this mean, Trunks? Well, it means he's a time traveler. Where he lives for a very long time. Right, chat? It only means so many things. Ooh. Oh, stop that, you bad boy. What? Alright, I might as well send them to the beast theory. So it says edible frog. Does that mean the snake will eat them? Can I attack him with something? Oh, maybe if I injure him. Oh, please don't kill him. Maybe if I injure him, he'll eat the other things to heal. Maybe that'll be relevant. Oh, I counterattacked super hard there. I just want to see if this does anything, then we'll move on. No. Oh well, I tried. Robo tackle felt a little excessive there, but very beautiful at the same time. Trying to recreate the dark flow, exactly. Just leave the encounter. So, where does it... I really gotta go all the way to that other gate. Man, that's so annoying. I think I do. I don't think I've unlocked another shortcut. So every single time I want to leave here, Chad, just so you're aware, I have to go all the way over here. Please let me unlock a thing in the past at some point so I don't have to do this every time. This is actually maddening. I guess I have to walk more to the left to dodge that one. Don't even hurt me for damage, they just waste my time. Go away. I think roughly every 10 levels, I should probably check in on you, I think it was called. Or other party member unloved all the way down at level 14. Straight up unloved, chat. Stay out of our party. So like I could fight this thing again and maybe get ethers, but there's no point to that, I don't think, at the moment. So I have to go to this version of 1000 AD. Making some progress, at least. So... shoot, where was he? What? Oh, you know what? I think he was visiting the other village. I'm allowed to get on the boat. Maybe he was in the other place. Let me teleport back. I was trying to remember where we last saw him. He originally was in the fair, and then I'm like, oh wait, I think he did move from last time. I think I need to go back to the monster village, I think. I'll learn the town names at some point. It will be important for me to do so at some point. Oh. Yes. I think he was at the tavern here in the monster village. Now we're on the other side. At the market. Not here. There's how. There's one of the Aussies. Where did you go? It's here. Or maybe he's in a different house. The one that was like down here. Maybe he was at this one. Melchior's cabin there. Oh, you're back again. Come to see my this sword. It's the Masamune. How did you get this? Why is your name on the sword? Ooh, one of my favorite songs in the whole game. I almost don't want the soundtrack to continue. Honestly, this might be my favorite song. That is a very long story. That is the story you came to hear, is it not? Yes, tell us about the Masamune. Is there any way you could fix it? I could. Were it possible for us to get our hands on some of the Dreamstone, from which the sword was made. Dreamstone, no record of such a substance exists in my memory banks. It's nowhere to be found anymore. There's a glittering red stone that you saw in the sky when you did things out of order earlier, once valued even more than gold. Unfortunately, that was a long time ago. Longer than you could ever imagine. Maybe like 65 million BC, perhaps. Right, Chad, if only we had a way to go back in time a long time ago. If only. Well, anyway, now we can go potentially get our... I thought our other party member was gonna be the frog, but... I guess we're getting the character that I really wanted first? Question mark? I mean, this works for me. So, the problem with this upcoming character, where I feel like the balance of the game gets kind of ruined, this upcoming character has ridiculously dumb dual attacks, but more importantly, they're the only character that can steal. So, I feel like I kind of have to play them if I want to get items and show them off to the chat. I mean, I do like the character, but it means that say goodbye to me ever swapping my party. You know, like pretty much as soon as I get this character, GG chat. They are like perma in the party. Yeah, this didn't happen last time we were here. What are those? This life form is most perplexingly unusual. It appears to possess both human and dinosaur traits. Oh, you foolish fools. You think you can defeat me? I have supersonic spin. Goodbye. Good day, dinosaur brethren. Prepare to be wiped from this earth. It wasn't the meteor that destroyed you. It was Chrono landing after Robo threw him. No GG. Mercy. No mercy indeed. Yo, you think I care about these numbers? What should we do, Trunks? I was gonna say the same thing we do every night, Piccolo. And we say either try to take over the world or we just nuke them, honestly. Both are appropriate. Oh, we're getting a cutscene. Oh, that's true. Chat does need to name this character at some point. Love that vacant look in Chrono's eyes. Now we're seeing a replay of the cutscene, but in-game. Goodness, she's tough. Her combat capabilities far exceed those of ordinary humans. Uh-oh, they're coming our way. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a little hint. I don't really care if they're coming our way. We got the Great Room Clearer / Annihilator. Until we find enemies that actually resist this, it's gonna look like this for most encounters for a while, chat. ATP is much better than the other area, for sure. What do you want? This female is in severely agitated state. Provocation is inadvisable. Ah! Trunks! You strong. What name? Trunks name? Good name. Me name? Me. Here you go, chat. What's her name? By default, it is Isla. I don't know if I really like it as the cave woman. Let chat... Let it simmer for chat for a moment or two. So, I guess I'll describe her abilities, because she's like one of the few characters I remember in more detail. What if we named her Velvet? You could name her Velvet. We're Chi-Chi. You already have Bulma. Bulma's out. So I guess Chi-Chi would work. I'm not naming two characters the same thing. That'll just really confuse me. We'll do Chi-Chi. Velvet wouldn't have been bad. So this character has a heal move for some reason and extreme physical damage, which is exactly how I play the game. So we're absolutely putting her in the party. Anyway, Chi-Chi time, apparently. But unfortunately, Bulma got taken earlier, remote battery. To be fair, if you missed the first session, that was the only time we used Bulma, because she has been benched. She has been benched hard in this party. Me, Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi likes strong man, so Chi-Chi like Trunks. Get away from her, Trunks. Oh, Marley, you're the one I'm booting from the party. You strong, too. Chi-Chi likes strong person. Man, woman. Both like. Oh dear. I was gonna say, I never brought the robot here before. This will be interesting. We're just gonna confuse her. You strange person, but strong too. That is because I am a robot. There we go, chat. Destroy the timeline. Just keep bringing the robot from 2500 or whatever AD into like 65 million BC. I'm sure this won't have any repercussions at all. Robot? What robot? Chi-Chi not no robot. A robot is a humanoid machine constructed by humans. Why is he beating his chest like an ape? What's going on there? What you say? No say word Chi-Chi not no. Chi-Chi head go boom. Trunks where from? How can we explain? An explanation cannot be formulated within the bounds of our understanding. We came from many days ahead of tomorrow. Haha, you funny. Chi-Chi like funny person. You come village, talk and eat, dance, drink, fun. Thank you, but we can't. Need to find some dreamstone. Stone everywhere. Here, there, village. Chi-Chi give you many stone. Ioka village this way. Follow Chi-Chi. I don't really have to follow you, but... I wish I could get up there in one flip. Oh, I didn't get to escape in time. Is it not letting me escape? Okay, there we go. It's just very delayed. Unfortunate. Don't remember if I killed you before. I think what I'm gonna do is just do this. Just to ensure we get a kill and put you in the BC area, I guess. That didn't actually do a lot of damage. I mean, they do no damage, so I wasn't really punished, but interesting. Might be GG. Yeah, there we go. We're getting petals and such. I think I need a lot of those for later. Don't know how many, though. We'll find out eventually, I suppose. Let's go to the village, get healed first. Let's drink the funny water. Alright, so now the chief isn't here, but they're saying the red stone has been found. I think if I were to go back up, we wouldn't see the red stone in the sky. We trade with you now. Chief doesn't want to trade. We'd get regular items. Yeah, Lightning Sun's dinosaur, which might be relevant later. For now, it doesn't really matter. Now if we go to the chief's hut, she's here. Good, Trunks come. Night soon, finish ready for party. Trunks this way. Listen, Chi-Chi, we make new friend. Strong man Trunks. Trunks' friend Piccolo Clank. All go ooga. Now dance Bobonga. We heard this in the future. Oh, I can actually move around. Trunks eat, dance, sing. Come on, Trunks, let's have fun. Is this the most appropriate use of our time in the current situation? I'm with you, Clank. Oh, they're dancing. Good music. We want passed down many, many generation. Ooga booga munga meeple. Dance with the wind people. Kino says, you not Ioka person. Why Chi-Chi give party? Strange. You want me to do? So she's starting to dance. I could just kind of make them rotate for some reason. We learned the dancing minigame. How do we advance the plot? I can't leave. I did dance briefly. Is that good enough to advance the plot? Yes. Trunks try drink? This only special time drink. Good drink. Name Skull Smash. Next day, Skull feel like Smash. Ioka Village fight Reptite. Leader name Azela. Azela very smart. All on Ioka Village fight. No fight person go Laruba Village. Always run from Reptite. Always hide. Not know where village. Azela want destroy Ioka, Laruba both. But Chi-Chi no lose. Only when Chi-Chi dead stop fight. No more talk that. Today meet Trunks. Good day. Eat, drink, dance, sing. Trunks, red rock look for. This rock? Rare red rock. Have rock. Means strong person. Chi-Chi most strong Ioka Village. So Chi-Chi rock. Trunks won. Trunks challenge Chi-Chi. Win, Chi-Chi give. Trunks challenge Chi-Chi. I guess. Chi-Chi go, get more Skull Smash. Party now, so drink. Trunks and Chi-Chi have battle, who drink more? I'm sure this cannot go wrong at any part. Press A many time. Bruh, no more Trunks. Trunks drink good. Drink one more to strong Trunks. Or maybe too much drink. Oops. Too much drink, chat. Good morning. It appears that liquid induces peculiar behavior in humans. I love the little footprints everywhere. Morning, Trunks. Wasn't last night fun? What made all these footprints? It's gone. The gate key, it's gone. It is probable these tracks were produced by the perpetrator. Attempting to enter a gate without the gate key would involve an unacceptable degree of risk. Trunks, let's go find Chi-Chi. He's sleeping it off. Oh, Trunks early awake. Too much skull smash. We wish we could help you sleep. Oh, wish we could let you sleep, but a valuable thing was stolen from us. What stole? Must be Reptype. Trunks go with Chi-Chi. We find bad Reptype. Who else come? Robot. Right, chat? Robot come with us. Why is she level 18? Wow, okay. Maybe village person C. We go ask. Trunks come. Hiccups. So we're gonna be stuck here for a while, but fortunately, we don't have to worry about getting too far level-wise. So she's something that halves fire damage, which I think is the Ruby best. Power Scarf makes her strong. But what if I just make her Berserk Ring the whole time? And put the Power Scarf on this character? I think that's a better use of my items. Now, eventually I want to take this off of her. She doesn't have the ability to steal yet, so it's not a big deal for her to be auto-battling. Also, her heal cure status for some reason, which is sometimes useful. I want to go to the hunting range real quick. I want it to start raining, so that way we can fight the rare monster real quick. It would be nice. I don't know if we have to be off screen or if it's just on a global timer kind of deal. Because, like, one of those fights would be, like, doing, as I said before, like, potentially somewhere between 5 and 10 fights. Come on. Ooh, it's not over here. That's unfortunate. It probably appeared at the other location, which kind of sucks, if it did. Yeah. That's a bit unfortunate. We'll try one more time for it to rain, and then if I don't get it, then we'll move on. It potentially saves a lot of time. So we already learned some techniques earlier due to it, because we gained, I think, almost 120 TP. We also get 3 each of the trading components, which I think I do need for something later. So at some point, I would like to have it rain, and then we move on. I don't see anything here. Unfortunately, I think now it's probably in the upper left when I'm not there. Oh, now it's there. Oh, yeah, I can't reach that in time. Unfortunate. Oh well, we'll move on. Unlucky. And we're not understanding how it spawns. I think we gotta go this way. Maybe not then. Or maybe they went to the forest maze. I didn't look to see if there were footprints in the overworld. You know, what you do. Say now. Kino, sorry, Chi-Chi. Kino take Trunks' stuff. Why take? Kino like Chi-Chi best. Chi-Chi say, like Trunks, Kino mad. Madam Chi-Chi, violence is never the best solution. Kino know why Chi-Chi hit? Chi-Chi no like Kino. No, Chi-Chi like Kino best. So Chi-Chi know what Kino do bad thing. Bad thing not good. Chi-Chi. Kino sorry, Chi-Chi. Kino sorry, Trunks. Give back thing, Trunks. No have. Reptites take. Reptite, where reptites go? Run trees there. Chi-Chi go. Kino go back village. Chi-Chi gone. Kino protect Ioka. Kino man. Chi-Chi die. Chi-Chi have baby, then Kino chief. Madam Chi-Chi, I apologize for implying you may have been out of control. Follow Reptite, get Trunks' thing. Actually, you know what? Since we're here, let's go check to see if we could trade finally. Now that we've been vouched for. Oops. Not the right place. Alright, so Fang and Horn, Mammoth Tusk, Petal and Feather. So I want everything actually, the only things I really want are Stone Arm and Mammoth Tusk. I don't think I care about the others. Horn and Feather, Stone Helm, Ruby Vest. Three each, 2 kind. Oh, am I really gonna have to remember these combos? I didn't write that down. Well, we got a Stone Helmet, which should be better than what we're using currently, a little bit. So we only really need one of those at the moment. I probably want to get Ruby Vest and Stone Arm. Except I did not write down the combos. Okay, so items I'm going to be skipping. I don't care about Ruby Gun. I don't care about Shaman Bow. We'll do Petal and Feather. I'm actually using that character. I don't remember what... Maybe Mammoth Tusk is a sword? I probably want that. Having fire damage is kind of huge, because we might use that even though it is lower defense later, just because it can do that. Then maybe I do Fang and Feather to get 2 of them. And then we neglect our other characters because they suck and I don't care about them. Right, chat? We call that the hard truth. We'll do... Oh, come on, game. Petal. Feather. I don't have a lot of feathers, which is a bit concerning. We got a damage upgrade. We could do Fang plus Horn. We do Fang Feather, which we don't have a lot of. Oh, you need 3 of each? Oh, that's brutal. So I can't get the armor because I don't have enough. Do I really want to grind that out on the RNG thing? I mean, that's a pretty big damage increase we got. She does 69 damage by herself. Stone Arm's another 5-point increase. What I'm gonna do, chat, I'm gonna give her strength capsules. I want her damage to be out of this world broken. Okay. Let me be very clear. She's gonna be our damage dealer. Magic capsule, we'll give to Clank. Improves his healing. Sometimes we use his magic damage, sometimes. Alright, so I'm gonna try very briefly one more time to go get it. So it looks like there's at least 2, maybe 3 locations this thing comes from. Wow, she went first immediately. Did you see how fast that bar filled? Holy. That was nearly instant, chat. That was insane. Oh, we got feathers. That was an amazing fight. The frogs were worth 2 of the thing that we're looking for. Oh, then I'm gonna kill a couple frogs. We don't even have to grind out the other thing. We'll stay long enough to try to RNG it one more time. I mean, just look at that damage, chat. She's doing 468 damage. We can't top that at all. We're doing 1/4 of her damage. What a character. Got another 2 feathers. I need to kill one more set of frogs, and I think we're good. I don't think I'm gonna kill this thing that I just engaged, though. She might be strong enough to just insta-kill them anyway. What? This character, chat. What a character. GG. You need magic to kill them? Alright, I think we got enough. We'll still wait around to see if we could get the rainfall.
Dead already?
Yeah, dead already is a huge understatement. They got nuked by her. Holy, she's broken. We don't even need her with her using any MP yet. Like, she's even better with MP usage. But she doesn't have anything of interest. Oh, we got unlucky, I think. That really sucks. So did it spawn in the bottom right again? No, it did not. Did it spawn up here? Oh, we managed to get to it. There we go. This is worth it. Okay, it paid off. Yeah, with our new weapons, this should go pretty quickly. And since she's set to auto attack, she's hitting as fast as possible. So she might just kill him here. Yeah, like that was hilariously fast. So she learned an ability. Nice. Yeah, we got 3 of each now. Really, really huge that we have that. And see if we could use her out of body. See, she's got 1 MP just to heal. That's so worth it when we don't use MP in combat with her yet. That's so worth it, chat. What a character. I don't think I even bother. I mean, I guess I could technically trade for the other items just because. I guess. I didn't write down what the combo was. I do know Fang Feather is the thing I actually care about, though. Let's heal here before I forget to do so. So when I'm level 20, I want to check the other place out. We're still not quite level 20, which is perfect. So they mentioned the rep types went to the south, but we already knew that. Okay. So right now we can just get half elemental damage for potentially the fights against the creature that's in the middle of the end of time. So having fire damage on that fight is kind of important. Though sadly, it means we can't really use our Berserker character at all. So she's useless in those fights. So we have to bother leveling somebody else, I guess. Maybe. So we got 13 more defense, and we get half fire damage. So we're looking really tanky right now, chat. I could get another Stone Helm. I forgot what it was. Was that Petal Feather? Remember. Try briefly. Oh. Oh. We'll figure it out. There's only so many combos. Yeah, there we go. We did it. And I ignored our other characters' items altogether, because I don't care. There we go, chat. I'm feeling, you know, like I have two characters. One's a healer, and if they both use MP, they can AoE clear things. Or we have the character that's already pretty fast, continually attacking. I think I might, with our speed capsules, just pump Chi-Chi up with the rest of our speed capsules. I just want Clank to be a little faster as a healer, so he's not, like, horribly outturned. But I think the rest will go to Chi-Chi. She's gonna be, like, our #1 character, no doubt. She is a character. She's gonna dunk on, like, every boss, like, no joke. All we have to do is keep her alive, which is easier to do once we learn the cure magic in how much TP? We learn it in 197. So Roundadillo kick is not bad with her, but right now we can't use it, so her best bet is to just one-shot anything that's near her. She has a gimmick where she scales off of damage based off her level, so we don't ever need to find new equipment for her. So just being over-leveled equals GG to the enemy. So that's pretty insanely good. Speaking of which, she's just gonna instantly go again. The fact that she's hitting like 3 times in a row shows like if we just let the game auto-play as her, we're pretty much good to go. She's gonna clean up real quick. Athenium water acquired. I see a lot of little chests here and there. So it makes me happy to have her in the party, because I feel like we have the boss slayer. And also a character that will eventually learn steel, which is very important for us to learn. I apparently dodged this encounter before, but that's fine. I might as well take it because I want TP. Honestly. And how fast she attacks, I don't think it matters. Yeah, like, look at that. Instantly attacks. Ridiculous. One shot. So by the time our other character gets to go again, she'll have gone twice. GG. So fast. Worth. So she learned new text with people. That's always nice. See lots of little chests here and there. Or mid potion. You know, there are chests over there I can't quite get to. Oh, actually leads somewhere. Athenium water. So we're getting revive items, which is good. I'm gonna need them. We get into like a counterattack war with something terrible. As long as we don't fight a boss that counterattacks us, we're kind of golden. Again, I don't really care if they ambush her. I mean, just the fact that she goes first here is insane. She just absolutely one-shots things. So the more strength she gets, the better off she is with this playstyle. Like there, she just soloed that entire enemy. She did more damage than our other party members combined. Ridiculous. And she has Protect on due to having the Berserker Ring. So she's actually surprisingly tanky, and her health isn't even low. What a character, chat. So there's like an overhead area I could go to. Okay. I mean, I might as well take the encounter. I don't think it's gonna take me very long to clear, to be honest. And again, we put the Power Scarf on Trunks, so that way he does more damage. So we are slightly optimized for bosses now with our current setup. Look at them go, chat. GG. So right now we're doing this more for XP than TP. I'd like to hit level 20 when we leave here. This loops around. Oh, did I miss the chest down there? So many chests. The Ziggy Stardust, welcome nade. So many chests. Their mid potion. I definitely want to keep exploring to see that whether or not we can get a interesting upgrade here or not. I think most of them will probably be healing items, but you never know. So the more TP she gets here, the more likely she is to get a steal thing at some point. So for a little bit, I'm going to choose not to skip encounters, which is rare for me. Normally, I want to skip every encounter known to man. Alright, now I could come back here. Get the item that was over here. All these are just ethers. Did I forget anything up here is the question. Oh. Jump scare bird. Cool. I mean, he could try to go berserk all at once. It's probably just gonna die here. And our team damage is really high. He did 7 damage to her, chat. That's all it could do. So you can see she's just kind of unkillable. At this point, she can solo every fight if she wants to. And honestly, she attacks so fast, she probably could. Without me even taking significant damage. Every crit is insane. She's doing more than our combined techs do. What a character. Well, I don't see anything else, so we'll just move on. Best RPG ever. Glad you enjoy it, Nate. We'll go this way. We're now in the Reptite layer. Question, when does she learn her next ability? At attack? Don't care about that yet. So she doesn't learn Steel for quite some time, it seems. So either I have to grind it out at the other forest, or figure out where to go. Also, I guess I should save. So we're getting closer to 20. Okay. Oh, these things. So if I leave them alone, I think they'll eventually... Yeah, that's what we're listening to. They'll eventually dig deeper. Where does this one go? I did not want to fight. Whatever. We'll have to come back here a couple times, I think, to get all the items. Which is kind of annoying, but whatever. So eventually we want to try to take the alternate paths, maybe for items and other things. We're gonna heal up here. Also, like, no TP whatsoever. Oh, I just wanted to go in the hole. I think doing lightning damage stuns this enemy. So if I were to do this... they'll become vulnerable, I think, is this gimmick. Or I could be thinking of one later on. Yeah, there we go. Which means that her damage is going to be insane. There we go, big damage time. So we're forced to have the character that's good to deal with them. This might be GG. Like leveled, nice. So right now we're going very vanilla routes. I'm not quite sure how to go backwards from here, so we'll just keep going deeper for now, I guess. Where all the reptites are, they're guarding a chest, I think. Stone helm acquired, which we already have. I don't mind getting into a fight here. Honestly, this should just be kind of a massacre. Poor reptite. crit. GG. Oh my, 700 damage. What a character. Drunk Chi-Chi level. Nice. Right before a boss. I either acquire. Is there anything else in any of these rooms I should be aware of? I think so. So again, we'll have to potentially come back multiple times if I want all the items. I'll think about it. Man, the fact that she always starts is just so crazy to me. Ouch. Nice, she killed the throwable. That should do good damage. Nicely done. Nothing else to do here. Oh, I thought I got through that. Can I please leave the encounter? Yeah, there we go. Some fights are worth it. I don't feel like that one was. Someone's saying I can run from it, so I think I would if it lets me. Yeah. So we are still not at a point where I can learn a new ability. I don't know if this will matter or not. So technically, I think most of these enemies will give us something crazy. Does the bestiary tell us what they have? Yeah, I might have skipped some enemies by accident. Oh, they don't tell us what's stealable from them? Well, that kind of sucks. Unless it's... Oh, it's somewhere here. Never mind, I see it. Dreamstone gun. Okay. So yeah, if we didn't want to farm the items earlier, we could have... If we had Charm, we could have charmed the ape monster for something good. So Primeval Blade might be an upgrade for us? So if we had her ability to equivalency steal, then we would have been able to get some easy upgrades here. Honestly, do I just fight as is? I don't even think it matters. I'll use her healing magic on me, because I got nothing better to do. So I'm pretty much as offensive as I can get. If I need to play defensive, we can improve our health a bit. But I feel like with those level ups, I don't really have that much to worry about. When Trunks is our least HP'd character, you know, I think we're fine. If we're playing with Bulma, that would have been bad. What in the world? Those filthy apes have corrupted something this advanced. Azela. And so the hairless apes arrive. Ah, and these new ones appear cut from a finer cloth than Chi-Chi. Perfect. Should make things easier. Tell me, apes, what is the purpose of this device? Tell Azela about the gate key. No? I suppose you need some motivation. So be it. So sadly, I think because we don't have Charm, we're gonna miss this boss item. Nisbel. Oh well. Yeah, we gotta unlock that Charm immediately. I might go grind in the hunting area. I don't normally like to grind, but I really don't want to miss easy boss items. a little bit of AoE to us, which is fine. Let's time it so lightning will lower his guard. Then we Robo tackle his brains out. There we go. Timed it so we would get that. Nice. 500 plus damage immediately. He's probably gonna punish us here. We're critting for 1,000,000 damage there. Could try cleave. Okay. So at least if the boss is gonna do a big punish move on us, it shouldn't really matter. I'm gonna do another cleave in case he's about to counterattack. Yeah, we're laying the hurt on this boss, chat. There we go. So this is the punishment for using the defense down. And the best part about this combo, chat... Oh, actually, this one doesn't have an AoE heal yet. Aww. He needs more levels. We'll just attack and waste our turns a little bit. I just want to get a couple heals out, then we're gonna go in next turn. To speed this up a little, let me use a mid potion on Chi-Chi. Hi. Next time I get a chance, we're gonna activate it. Oh no, you hit the character with Protect. Stopping her before she attacks is actually harder than it looks. She's lightning here. Nice. Can't use Drill Kick because she's busy attacking. We'll just keep using our best abilities. I mean, we're doing like, what? 700 plus every time? Yeah, GG. Get dunked on by this combo. $500 XP, 10 TP. Okay, not bad. The ape's beaten Isabella. Give thing back Trunks now. Very well, you've won today. But know that we reptites are rulers of this world. We'll not surrender it to you filthy apes. No damage detected. The gate key appears operational. Zayla, come anytime. Chi-Chi no. Blah. Bled at us, chat. Trunks, leave. No Trunks, Chi-Chi no fun. Thank you so much for everything, Chi-Chi. We had a great time with you. Sorry, Trunks. Kuno try be strong now. Even more strong Trunks. Come again, Trunks. Have party. Drink, eat, dance, fight, fun. Did she just take her Berserker ring? Oh, that is so rude. That is rude. JRPGs, please. Okay, listen. If you're gonna boot somebody from my party, give me back the Berserker ring. I mean, I still have one, but, you know, I might have needed two for some stuff in the future. That blows. So now we can unlock her ability, which would be the whole point of doing what we were gonna do. That's stupid. Well, I don't really care about unlocking other people's abilities. I mean, I can learn lightning too, I guess. I mostly just want heal beam. Haste is pretty good. Haste would make me use her a little more. But only a little, chat. Oh yeah, speaking of which, is the other character getting any TP at all? Or is she still stuck in the no man's land? I don't think she's learned a new ability at all. That is so sad. Look at that, chat. Look at that napalm she'll never learn. Well, unfortunately, we did not hit level 20, nor did we keep the character, so I feel a little cheated there. I guess we'll move on, question mark. So we did all that for the Dreamstone, so I guess we're gonna go back in time in just a moment. Oh, I gotta play with somebody that doesn't instantly kill every encounter. Lame. Yeah, let's just normal attack through. Okay, how close am I to leveling is the question. Oof. I'm not that close. Big yikes, chat. I would have to fight, like, 10 encounters to hit 19, but I need to hit 20. So, yeah, I'm not that close. Big oof there. Well, let's go back in time, I suppose. So let's go hand in the sword. So essentially, I need to play to a point where I hit level 20. Then we continue with the plot. Although, I guess doing it exactly at a level 20 doesn't matter. It might be too hard for me. I guess it's not the end of the world if I wait till mid-20s or something. DM, you truly found Dreamstone. Yes, that will do quite nicely. With that, I can make the blade whole again. But first, the Masamune. Now the Dreamstone. How in the world did you... Suppose it does not matter. Make yourselves at home. This will take some time. I will assist you. Going into, like, fighting mode with it. Looks like it will be quite difficult to repair. Alright then. Oh, we get to listen to the song for a little bit, I guess. So the Dreamstone must be refined if we're to prepare the Masamune. That is not all. The blade itself must be activated as well. You work on the Dreamstone. I will take care of the sword. Understood. I guess we'll just watch them do stuff. What are they doing? Robo just acquiring items, I suppose. Alright, it's done. Would you bring me the Dreamstone? Understood. Alright, let's get started. Sorry to keep you waiting. Behold, the Masamune in all of its glory. Wow, that's the same sword we gave you? You were expecting lesser work. You shouldn't have come to me. Okay, Trunks, let's take the Masamune to Krillin. Okay. Well, we're making progress, Chad. Little by little. Oops, wrong we'll go for like another 40 minutes or so. And I'll take a break. I got a lot to do tomorrow, sadly. Will not be streaming tomorrow. In the morning, but in the evening we will be. I guess I could re-challenge him just to see if he gives you more than one capsule. I am curious how strong we've become since then. You're on like 20 more a spell, that's not bad. Yeah, their extra speed does make a big difference here, though. I think we thought he had somewhere between 800 and 1,000, if I remember correctly. He's already taken 400. Robo was taking 200 plus as a reminder, compared to before. So he's already taking 70 less damage from the boss, thanks to other things. The fact that he could survive 2 of those strikes in a row is proof. Because we had 0 characters that could do that before. But hey, if this gives me mid-ethers, this would be worth it for me. Because it doesn't seem like a very long fight. Or if this gives TP, because I don't remember if it does or not. I think one more spell. Oh, never mind. Oh my, that was embarrassing. It's been some mistake. I'm a master of war. Yeah, it's because I taught you magic. Yeah, that's why you won. See, I really am the master of war. Ha ha ha. Alright, so no reward for rematches, so at least we know to avoid that in the future. I love that Luca is just, like, forever there, by the way. Like, I'm making, like, 0 attempt to go put her back in her party. Poor Luca. They wanted us so badly to use her fire magic to burn the weapons out of the enemy hands. Or you just punch him. Just punch him a lot. Not the same speed. You know, as you do. I don't know if I've actually killed you yet. Let's kill you. Nice crit, that could save us time. It did, nice. Just put them in the bestiary real quick, don't mind me. I don't know if we fought you either. Like we've always skipped you. Perish. Oh boy, they did 2 damage. Oh, and I counterattack. GG. This is a little unnecessary with just one person. Earned TP, got money, got potions, Piccolo leveled. Guess that's useful. So we gotta go all the way back to the Cursed Woods. Man, oh man, chat, am I dying for a teleport that is not this far away? I'm begging you, game. Please don't make me walk like this every time. Welcome, George Magner. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay-ish. I'll be taking a break in a little bit. But let's get a little further, at least, with Frog / Krillin. You've come again. So, no, could not be. The Masamune? Must ponder this turn of events. You may remain here for the night. Means Cyrus, you're leaving, aren't you? I am. It's long past time we reclaim the badge from the Frog King. I need to see that sword with my own eyes. Cyrus, this kingdom has need of you. Lean and I need you as well. See that you return. As long as there is life in these bones, I shall. Come what may. Well then, by your leave. Sir Cyrus! behalf of the knighthood, wish you a safe journey and Godspeed. My brothers. I trust the kingdom's protection to you. See that she is kept safe from her enemies. Pardon the delay. Let us be on our way. Glenn, you be careful too. Be well, your majesty. Hello, Frog King. So, you seek the hero's badge, Knight of the Kingdom of Men? Come and take it, then, if you can, Croak. That is what I mean to do. Nirvana, strike! Ah, I'm beaten! Filthy badge. Do not think I'll forget this. Ah! Len, watch out! Cyrus, your sword! The Masamune! Is that the best you can do? Without your sword, you're nothing! You've not bested me yet! Cyrus, I'm done for. Listen to me, Glenn. I will hold them here. Use that chance to escape. But stay and they'll only kill us both. Go, Glenn. Hadn't you better worry about yourself, Cyrus? I do not think you've the time to be concerned with the well-being of others. This is it, Glenn. Go! Ah! Cyrus! Run. Run, Glenn. The Queen. Take care of Queen Lean. I beg. ... chat. Cyrus? Cyrus? No! What's the matter? Are you not going to try your luck? Like a scared little frog with no pond to jump into. How about it, Lord Magus? Can't you give him a more fitting form? Very well. No act of defiance goes unpunished. No! Ah! That's more like it, you spineless wimp! Ten long years have passed. Have I the strength? Oh, Cyrus. Awaken, Trunks. I do think his theme might be my second favorite song. We'll listen to it for a little bit. Enjoy the theme of Frog Chat. I do not know how far my skills will carry me, but I will put them to the test. Let us go to Magus's Keep. His strength is no small thing. You understand the odds we face. We must do it for the future. The good guys always win. Sure. Oh, game. I'm not selecting Piccolo here. Of course I'm putting in Clank. Listen, she doesn't know haste yet. Doesn't matter. Booted from the party. Also, I love that Krillin's level 16. Oops. He is really weak. Is it sad that I actually think I'd prefer Piccolo to Krillin right now? His stats are terrible. I mean, like, we have to fix... I mean, like, look at this. Iron Sword. Let's at least give him Stone Helm. Give him a titanium vest so he doesn't just die instantly. He's just kind of average overall. I don't know. I don't really care about him right at this moment. Does he at least start with anything useful? He's got heal. X-Strike I remember using an okay amount of times. But I don't think there's anything that really wows me. I think he gets more water magic, so he has some synergy with Piccolo. But we actually have to unlock that, I think. We would have to take him back to the end of time in order to gain it. At some point, I need to figure out what to do with these frogs, but for now, we'll move on. Game almost got me in an encounter. It was close. But yeah, we are not that close to leveling again, sadly. See, the question is, do I think I'm gonna unlock another way to go back to the end of time? Because I don't really want to go to the next area. I mean... yeah, that's gonna take a while. I don't know about that. We'll at least go to the area before the next area. So we got him the Stone Helm. Can he use anything else? Does he use the same swords that we do? Not really. Yeah, his weapon is pretty bad. I'm not entirely sure why we can't use the Masamune here. But I'm not thrilled, needless to say. So, I don't know. When I played the game, even back then, I did not use Frog for very long. I just felt like he came in a little too weak. And then on top of that, it required a lot of dedication just to get an average character? Got decent strength, I suppose. Okay, now we should be able to progress with this. I like him as a character. I don't like him as a combatant, if that makes sense. Ah! Stop that! Oh no, it's Cyrus, run! Thank you, Cyrus! Len, there are times when a man must stand and face the things that trouble him. But it hurts to be hit. I cannot hurt another. Not even them. You're too soft, Glenn. Glenn, I've decided to join the knighthood. I thought it... Oh, sorry, wrong person speaking. It was Glenn. I've decided to join the knighthood. I thought as much. You'll be a fine knight, I'm sure of it. Won't you come with me? I cannot. But why? You're a better sword than I. You always have been. Have you seen his stats? Hard disagree. He's the worst melee character so far. We better get a sword upgrade for him soon, by the way, or I'm gonna be very, very sad. Having the nerve it takes to be a knight. In real battle, the fear it would take me. No! We saw this earlier. He's flashbacking to something we just saw. Game, move forward. We just saw that. It's Phoenix Wright all over again. Okay, there we go. Instant flashbacks, pretty much. Badge. The hero's badge. The Masamune, if you please. We just stab it in the ground. I mean, we could just hand it to him like a normal person, but I guess we could do that. Hold on, we gotta get our cool scene. My name is Glenn. Long have I carried Cyrus's hope and dreams. Now I bear the Masamune as well. Henceforth, I claim them as my own. I shall slay Fiend Lord Magus and restore our honor. Here we go, chat. Well, if anybody's ever seen any anime ever, you know the biggest victim in every high-level power fight scene is always a mountain. Screw you, mountain. Get deleted, chat. You know it's true. Rock's always getting blasted for no reason. Every time. I guess that's one way to open the cave. Z-sword. That face from Chrono. Now we're gonna watch the in-game version of the same thing. I like how Trunks barely moved, but everybody else vibrated. He's too good, chat. Dramatic pose. Okay, now question, where is this actually a dungeon? Okay, it is. Do you finally have the Masamune? You do. Okay, good. I was gonna say, your little 10 damage sword was not impressing me. At least now he out damages the protagonist. So I could just have him berserk. Honestly, do I even care about his magic at all? I don't think I do. Well, chat, time to make him go crazy. I have enough healers from the other team. Actually, chat, I want to check one thing before we go further. So I think we'll at least get through the caves. If we clear the caves... No, I think even then I'll take a pause. I was thinking if we cleared it very quickly, I might be willing to do another part, but I'm like, we got some things I want to check out first anyway. Well, anyway, we're gonna keep the Berserker Ring on basically forever. Because it is just kind of free damage. We can see the crits there, not bad. So until the other character learns a move that's worth using, like, that's okay. I'm just going to stick to him with the Berserker Ring. So let's go teach him magic before we go into the big fight. And then I think we could still get more items from Bulma's house, which is funny because we're not using her at all. But I figure we at least go for it. I think this is around the time we can go back and something actually happens with her. My brain is thinking. Yeah, there we go. So we'll get this out of the way, see if the item's there. If not, I'll check after this particular big event. We're coming up to a major event in the story. So I think I have to do a certain option or else, well, one, we definitely don't get a character. But two, I think it... I guess it won't game over us. I guess it'll just change the ending later. I don't think I've ever tried doing both options, so we'll save before we make our story choice for people that know what I'm talking about. perfect timing. The great invention just completed. The ultimate in defense for my beautiful daughter, who's been benched forever and is the lowest level in the party. There you go, chat. Look at that. I mean, magic defense is pretty high. So she is fairly tanky, surprisingly. I might as well give her the ribbon. Does handbend give speed? How badly do I want speed is the question. Do I want it over a strength up? If I'm not taking advantage of counter, I think I might actually just give him speed up. Because I do need to heal him. I do need for him to heal at a semi-reasonable rate, to be fair. Maybe that's good. So I'd rather have the ability to potentially outspeed the enemy. We have been giving him speed capsules, which have helped. Otherwise, he'd be at a pretty abysmal, like, 5 speed or something, or 6. Not great. Okay. So, let's unlock magic, since we're here. Now there's a weird fellow. Looks like power is water, and a frog. Who would have guessed? Ipso facto mini mini mo magico! We're gonna learn to use magic. So if we don't do that, he just doesn't learn stuff. Which does not make sense to do, to just make him not learn techniques. So we now have water magic, so it's slightly more useful. More importantly, he's eventually gonna learn an AoE heal, but the problem is by the time he learns it, Clank will still outlearn it, so that's pretty much if we weren't using Clank, he would offer AoE heals, which is, you know, it's fine. It's just not super useful at the moment. So we want to make sure that we unlock at least one AoE heal between now and the bosses. So I might take some fights here on purpose to gain some TP. They should go fairly quickly at least. There will be monsters in the upcoming dungeon that I think will give more, but we do just need TP in general. Yeah, hopefully with all those speed ups, Clanks will serve as a decent healer. Learn Bubble Tech. Don't know if we'll even see that in this playthrough, but cool, it's there. Just easy TP to collect on my way through. Yeah, let's go through the cave. We'll clear out the cave. Then hopefully we'll spend some time getting AoE heal. Now, I don't think we need it for like the first couple of bosses at least. Since we'll be fighting quite a few bosses pretty soon from what I remember. So we just gotta prepare for that gradually. I'm absolutely gonna kill these. No mercy, chat. Love how the frog's head goes red. That's amazing. Ooh, they don't take a lot of damage. They take elemental damage. Find out. They counterattack every time we physically strike them, which is kind of annoying. Hopefully this kills them. Nice. That technique is so good. 6 TP. Okay, that's good. Not like the best we've seen so far, but much better than 2. Oh no. The mysterious force. MS. Sealed cave. 680. East of Southern Town. Because remember, chat, I have to come back here potentially like multiple sessions from now. So if I'm not very clear in my instructions, which is very likely to happen. Oh, there's a bat following us. I think I know what that is. I will not comment since that is spoilers. But for now, we'll acknowledge it is following us. It flees every time we're in combat. We're getting a little more TP. Levels, I don't super care about. I just want the TP. I could go back to 65 million BC and get more TP, but I think I could get all I need coming through here. What is that sound effect? I don't mind fighting them. I do want the TP. Right, chat? Like, this is not a downside for me at all. Go ahead. At least we managed to give him a spare stone helm. So that'll be useful in keeping him alive, because his gear was kind of booty. So we needed 120, and I think we've earned 20 of the 120 already. So we're making progress towards it. So we got 6, 6, 6, and 4, I think. A little over 20. 10 TP is huge. That alone might be worth refighting. Oh yeah, give me another fight. I want some TP, actually. I don't care about experience. TP I like, though. So this is good. This is setting us up for the boss fight. Man, this attack is so good, chat. I just can't give it up. I mean, look what it does every time. You know, if Piccolo actually had, like, AoE magic, I think I would use her a lot more. Because most of the time, I just want to clear an area. Oh, I hit level 19. Dead soldier. Message is called in blood here. Beware the jugglers and the Fiend Lord's keep. Strike them and they tighten their defense against blows. Cast spells upon them and they strengthen the defense against magic. Berserk them and they die instantly. Right, chat? Well, we are at the place I don't want to go to yet. We're gonna save that for next time, I think. That is a very, very memorable moment, and I don't want to rush through it. So I want to see if we could just refight these. Are they back? They're kind of back. So I'm gonna fight them, heal, and then we're gonna save right before that, because that should be all the TP I need. I basically want to be within 80 or so. So I think there's a couple fights where I could get like 8 TP pretty easily. But just in case I'm wrong, we're just getting spare TP for the future. Yeah, at least while it's 6, it's not too bad. Sadly, we will not hit level 20 before I go to the next area. So that's fine. Oh, yeah. See, this is worth doing. Because this is like 20 TP, and it's a pretty easy battle. It's not quite like the 65 million BC battle, but I am here. That's all that matters. So this will be less fighting I have to do in the dungeon itself. So no, this is going to be another 10 TP. I don't intend to get Lightning 2 or really use it at all, but I do want that AoE heal. Excellent. Come on. There we go. So we'll rest up, get our TP back. We even have an extra level for upcoming bosses, which makes up for lack of AoE heal. Potentially learned a new technique. Let's do a quick check. How close am I to learning the next technique, out of curiosity? 71. Okay, we eliminated, I think, almost 50 TP. I think chat can agree, that's pretty good. So I don't like to grind in this game, but we have to recognize if we don't have, like, AoE abilities, it's not a matter of doing it low level, it's just a matter of doing it with the right abilities. I'm not really concerned about leveling. Just want to make sure that I have all the safety that I need going into these bosses mostly blind. Because I genuinely do not remember their gimmicks. There's like maybe one in every like 20 bosses I might remember something, if I'm lucky. Yeah, so sadly Frog is still really underleveled / Krillin compared to the rest of the party. There's not much that's really going to change with that. You gave him a stone helm to make him a bit tankier. I think we should be good. We're gonna save on the other side of this cave. The extra levels also means more MP, which is important if they're gonna be healers. We're spamming things like strike. I don't think I want to get an encounter here. I think we're good. Okay, let's save here. This will be a very big thing for us to do. What I'm gonna do is save the game. Oh, I still have a save file from the trial. Interesting. I guess maybe in the future I could try saving that one guy. So we're gonna do a safety save here. Then I'm gonna save over this one as well. And then I guess we'll talk about how we feel it went so far. Aside from the game being very rude and taking our Berserker ring, I think I mostly had a good time. We got to see some of their gimmicks a little early when I jokingly fought the final boss of the game earlier. And it did actually help with learning the mechanics, so that was good, I guess, to observe, question mark. So, I mean, we killed, like, Zombor, I think his name was, on the bridge pretty quickly. Masamune, I remembered being punished really hard when I played a long time ago. That was the one boss I kind of remembered something. Then the game told us about how to cancel Masumune's attacks, so we were good there. And yeah, we just kind of steamrolled some of the bosses, so I think we're in kind of a good position in terms of progress with the game itself. So I think what we'll end up doing is continuing this more Tuesday, Thursday, in which we will have a very memorable encounter in this game. So I figured that would be better as a standalone episode anyway. So sorry for people looking forward to that scene. We will not be reaching it today. But for now, I guess we'll go ahead and say goodbye to YouTube. If you did watch to this point in the video or the VOD, just like to say thank you again for watching. Hope to see you again in the next part.